Welcome back everyone, Mariah Monetize here, and in today's video we're going over the price of Bitcoin. So I haven't checked the price of Bitcoin yet, but I did wake up to a notification from Coinbase stating that Ethereum was up 5% today. So what can I assume, or that Ethereum was up 5% in the last 24 hours, so what can I assume? Everything else is probably up about 5% as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at the price of Bitcoin. Let's see here. It is Wednesday, 10:19 a.m. The stock market is just open. Wow, okay. We're getting a little bit of a relief here. 31,725 for Bitcoin. This is excellent, okay? This is excellent for multiple reasons. First reason is because Bitcoin was getting really close to breaking the low of this candle right here, which is 28,600. That was the price point that I mentioned yesterday that needed to be watched and watched very, very closely. I was actually thinking yesterday, but I didn't say it. Typically, like even when you're trending downwards, there's nice little bumps and opportunities to get out. So this could potentially be one of them. But is this potentially a signal that we are headed in the opposite direction? Let's take a closer look. So this particular candle that has formed today is a very indecisive doji. I believe, pretty sure it's a doji candle, which means indecisive. Okay. So let's see, the high of this candle of today, 31,800, which we're close to right now, and the low, 29,500. So a decent swing in this particular candle for today, a swing from percentage-wise, almost 8%. That is good news, okay? That is really, really good news. So what I'm seeing here is a red 9, which means we could see a little bit of a relief, but I would be paying I'd be paying close attention to the 50 DMA right here, which is currently sitting at about 34,500. So a few things I'm watching for to see if we're seeing a legit trend change. And I mean, it's always a possibility that it's the bottom, right? Everyone's kind of calling for 20,000. So maybe that's not the case, okay? Maybe everyone's sold already and they're trying to buy down there, but the big guys know it's time for takeoff. I mean, that is always a possibility, right? The strength that we're seeing today is really, really good. So a few things I'm going to look for to see if it's a legit trend change. I would like to see, let's see, not tomorrow, but Friday. So let's say we print like a green 1 and then Friday we print a green 2. And if that green 2 starts trading above the green 1, that would be one bullish sign to enter. I'm talking about the daily chart specifically. I'd also like to see this green average, a moving average crossing over the red. That would, number 2, be another sign. So 2 bullish signals to potentially enter your trade. But with the current market conditions, I would be very, very cautious and I'd be putting tight stop loss orders. So something to keep in mind there. So let's go to look at the 12-hour chart on Bitcoin, because although we're seeing a nice bump in the price today, we are not seeing a trend change on the daily chart. It's going to take a few days for that to happen. But we can go ahead and look at smaller time frames. We see here this green 1 printed. There is about 9.5 hours left on this particular candle. So if we can see a red 2 trading above, a green 2 trading above the green 1, and you can see this moving average looks like it's going to cross over, that could be a good opportunity to enter. But like I said, tight stop loss, expect a lot of resistance at 34,500 or 34,000, kind of in that range. Not that particular number, but in that range, because I'm referring to the 50 DMA. The 4-hour chart looks excellent, okay? So let's see here. 4-hour chart looks good. We see this green moving average crossing over the red, and a good time to enter Bitcoin could have been right here at this point. This green 3 started trading above this green 2 here at 29,944. That would have been an excellent profit in just a few hours. So 4-hour chart looking good because we're seeing a trend change. We're seeing the green moving average crossing over the red. The next thing I'd be looking for is for Bitcoin to start trading above the high of this candle, 32,433, about in that range. If Bitcoin can start trading above that, another bullish signal, we'd have, the 3 trading above the 2, we'd have the green moving average crossing, and we would be making a higher high. So those are all bullish signals. 1-hour chart looks excellent. It looks strong. Bitcoin's looking very strong today. And I haven't looked at the traditional markets yet, but my guess would be that the S&P 500 and SPY are up today. I would anticipate that correlation. So yeah, 30-minute chart here, Bitcoin making a high, low, higher high. A lot of strength coming out. So if you were trading the 30-minute chart, when would have been a good time to enter? It would have been easy to have entered here as this green 2 is trading above the green 1 and the moving average crossed over. If you would have had a tight stop loss, you could have potentially been stopped out as Bitcoin traded sideways here for a period of time. But then go time here was as this green 2 started trading above the green 1. That would have been at 29,833. The green moving average crossed over the red. Could have been an excellent time to enter. Let's see what Bitcoin is looking like on the 5-minute chart. So 5-minute chart potentially slowing down, but we want to see Bitcoin trading above the high of this candle right here, which is 31,800. Oh, it just did it right now, I guess. Yeah, I think it just jumped up right above as I was saying it, actually. So 5-minute chart looking good, showing continuous strength. Let's go and take a look at SPY right here. So SPY at $433. Let's zoom out to the daily chart. Okay, so yeah, look at this strength coming in here. So, you know, we haven't had a candle open and close outside of this channel. So, you know, you just wonder, shoot, are we headed for new all-time highs on SPY? I would say if we are, it's probably going to come in Friday, sometime between Friday and mid next week. I don't see it happening today or tomorrow, but I think it's possible to happen Friday or sometime between Friday and Wednesday. I could see that being a big possibility. So daily chart showing a bit more strength here on SPY. You know, it was looking quite concerning, but things are looking a bit better. Let's take a look at the hourly. Hourly momentum change, but we're looking for a bit more strength, I would say. I could see in the next hour it printing a green 9 and then maybe like a 1 to 4 candle pullback, and then maybe some more room to the upside as it bounces off the bottom of this channel right here. I think that's a potential right there. Let's take a look at Tesla. Tesla sitting at $661. This is the daily chart right here. Some interesting price action on Tesla. If we can go above the high of this candle right here, which is $693, and make a higher high, that could be a nice point to enter Tesla. Check out this moving average here. It has been propping up the price. It's Tesla sitting nice, just perfectly above that moving average, but I'd be very cautious if it starts breaking that moving average. Let's take a look at marijuana stocks. Marijuana stocks are doing okay today. Tilray sitting at $14.49. So up a few percentage points. A nice little rally here, okay? A nice little rally here. Let's go back to crypto. Ethereum sitting at 1926. So what's interesting here is we really didn't want Ethereum to break the low of this candle, 1706, and it got to 1717. So Ethereum barely held the low of this candle over here. So if it could hold on to that point and start making higher highs, it's going to take some time for a massive trend change, but definitely a good sign there. So everything is up, you know, Bitcoin up 6-7%, Ethereum up 7%, everything else. I mean, we have some coins that are up 10-12% today. We have Matic up 23% today. So nice relief in the market, which is really exciting, gives us a little bit of hope, but at the same time, it could also just be your last chance to get out before everything just starts crashing. So keep that in mind. It's never out of the question. Prepare for all scenarios. So that is all I have for you today. As always, go out there and create a portfolio that you love.